In today's episode, we're gonna read biography of Pablo Escobar. Yeah, he's very familiar guy, and he was his name is already synonym of the this kind of illegal business, But today we will try to understand know more about him, about his background, about his that main time of his illegal business, and we will try to make some insights, some conclusions about his character, because I think it's hard to not be agree with that, even though that he was a kind of bad guy. He was also very fucking smart, and I heard that he was even run away from American prisons few times. Almost nobody did that shit. And of course, I think it's about corruption and stuff like that, but he was really genius of his major, okay? Here we go. Pablo Escobar in full. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. Yeah. Was born in 1949. 1949. Oh, it's like just a few years after the World War II. Okay. In Rio Negro, Colombia. Died December 2 in 1993, Medellin. Colombian criminal who, as head of the Medellin cartel, was arguably the world's most powerful drug trafficker in the 1980s and early 90s. Soon after his birth, Escobar's family, his father was a farmer and his mother a school teacher, moved to Envigado, I think, Envigado, Colombia, a suburb of Medellin. While still a teenager, he began a life of crime. His early illegal activities included selling fake diplomas, oh, smuggling stereo equipment, and stealing tombstone to resell. Stealing tombstone? I have a fucking poor English. Let me see. What is this? Stealing tombstone. Tombstones. Meaning. Tombstone. A large, flat, inscribed stone standing or laid over the grave. Damn. He was stealing that shit um of the places when people was uh fucking was burned like from their grave. Damn. he he didn't have any kind of moral. He didn't give a shit about it. He was just about business. Smuggling stereo diplomas, and even he was smuggling dead people. Shit. Okay, Escobar also stole cars, and it was his offense that resulted in his first arrest in 1974. Oh, I didn't knew that he was his first arrest was related with stealing cars, you know. Okay, as the cocaine industry grew in Colombia, thanks in a part to its proximity to Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia, major growers of coca from which cocaine is derived, Escobar became involved in drug smuggling. Okay, 1 minute. As the cocaine industry grew in Colombia, thanks in part to its proximity to Peru, blah 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 blah, major growers of coca from which cocaine is derived. Escobar became involved in drug smuggling. So he was in prison, and this kind of cocaine business getting grow. And in the mid 1970s, he helped found the crime organization that later became known as the Medellin Cartel. His notable partners included the Ochoa, Ochoa, I think. Ochoa. Let me see pronouncing. Ochoa. Pronouncing. Ochoa. It's a Spanish one. Yeah. Here we go. It's Ochoa. Okay. Ochoa. So, what was about blah blah blah. Uh-huh. As the cocaine industry grew in Colombia, thanks in part to its proximity to Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia, major growers of coca, from which cocaine is derived, Escobar became involved in drug smuggling. In the mid-1970s, he helped found the crime organization that later became known as the Medellin Cartel. His notable partners included the Ochoa brothers, Juan David, Jorge Luis, and Fabio. Escobar served as head of the organization, which focused largely on the production, transport, and sale of cocaine. Where is the duration of his arrest, you know? Like, he was in prison and so, somebody, he got inside and saying hallelujah, he was saying I have to sell coke, or like it's the topic from his arrest, and from him from arrest to being a boss of that gang, it's very quickly, you know. I just want to know how it was like. Maybe it was during his prison, maybe it's after, you know. Okay, what else we have? By the mid in 1980s, the Medellin cartel dominated the cocaine trade, with Escobar wielding incredible. Okay, let's improve vocabulary. Wielding. What does it mean? Wielding. Meaning. Wield. Wield. Thank God I have right pronouncing. What does it mean? To hold a weapon or tool and look as if you are going to use it. It's like pretending that you're going to shoot someone. Wielding, okay. Wielding. For example, she was confronted by a man wielding a knife. Okay, this is nice one. Let's make it vocabulary. A wielding, we wielding to hold a weapon and to gonna be. Okay, yeah, maybe it's kind of boring, but I want to understand all details, like improve my English and understand the whole text much better. And if you already know this kind of words, it's gonna be for you like a commercial break, I think. Haha. Okay. Okay. Wielding. In other words, it's when you pretending to use a weapon. Okay, here we go. So, I just have my own channel and group, and just posting there this new vocabulary. Okay, so this is and also people like emojis. Yeah. Okay, let's put some emojis. You know, knife and gun, that kind of stuff. Wielding. And okay, let's create our own example. My example is she was confronted by a man wielding a knife. And my example, they was, no, let's say they met a guy at this street, and which was threatening, let's say, threatening fucking word, how they take the spelling. Threatening, threatening, threatening. If you're a native speaker, you're so fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky. It's already like a poem. They met a guy, my example, they met a guy at the street which was threatening them. Threaten, I don't think so with that we need them. It's already obvious which was threatening. But okay, which was threatening them. Man wielding a knife. Threatening. Okay. Threatening is also, I think, obvious also. We don't need that. And we're just saying they met a guy at the street which was wielding a it's not just about a gun, even knife. You can beat with any tool, and let's say with a fork. Yeah, let's imagine that it's a fucking dumb criminal. They met a guy. Okay, my example with the wielding new vocabulary. Okay, my example, they met a guy at the street which was wielding a fork. And let's put this one. Okay. 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 This one is good. And we going. Okay, let's back to our Latino gangster. By the mid 1980s, the Medellin cartel dominated the cocaine trade, with Escobar wielding incredible power and wealth. According to some reports, he was worth approximately 25 billion, which supported a what? By the mid-1980s, the Medellin cartel dominated the cocaine trade, with Escobar wielding incredible power and wealth. According to some reports, he was worth approximately 25 billion. What the fuck? Just imagine having $25 billion in 1980s. It's oh my god! It's even now. It's like the economy of the whole country. Damn, and just few people owning that. Now you understand why this business, like at the top with the with the profit, what they making, damn, which supported a lavish lifestyle. Oh my god, it's new vocabulary. Okay, let's say maybe I think it's like a luxury, lavish lifestyle that included 7,000 acre or 2,800 hectare estate called Hacienda Nápoles, named after Naples, Italy, in Colombia. It's reportedly cost 63 million. Damn. That's the Elon Musk of that time. Damn. And featured a soccer field, dinosaur status, artificial lakes, a bullfighting arena, an airstrip, and a tennis court. Shit. The property also had a zoo that housed giraffes, hippopotamuses, and camels, among other animals. In addition, Escobar funded various projects to aid the poor, earning him comparison to Robin Hood. Oh yeah, I heard about it, that he was, how they calling that kind of, uh, misanthrope? Not misanthrope, misanthrope, no. The person who gives shares, charity, okay, what, anyway, the perception like, yeah, like he was helping to the poor people, okay, we got it. That perception helped him win election to an alternate seat in the country Congress in 1982. Yeah, suddenly with 25 billion, you're getting power in government. Yeah. However, oh yeah, I see. I was thinking about this fucking word, philanthropic. Yeah, philanthropic works were offset by Escobar's well-known ruthlessness. Sounds like a dog barking. He handled problems with a plato o plomo, meaning silver, bribes or lead bullets. Oh, like you taking money or you taking bullet, that kind of offer which you couldn't reject. In addition to rival drug traffickers, notably in the Cali cartel, his victims included government officials, policemen, and civilians. In 1989, the cartel reportedly placed a bomb aboard an airplane in an attempt to kill an alleged informant. Damn. More than 100 people were killed. Shit. The threats of extradition to the United States, which as the destination of most of the cartel's drugs, had come to view Escobar as a top target in its war on drugs, drew even greater rel- retaliation. I hope pronouncing good. Retaliation. Greater retaliation. Okay. What the fuck is that? Retaliation. Retaliation. Let's see the pronouncing. Retaliation. Retaliation, yeah. I'm lucky with pronouncing. Retaliation, the act of hurting someone or doing something harmful to someone because they have done or said something harmful to you. I always wondering to the English language, that they able to make just one word, which means the 25 pages. But in that case, sounds like, we people always usually hurting each other because of something, and just hurting. I think it's quite enough for use, but you know, British like to be arrogant and use another synonyms which not make sense. Okay, let's use this one. Retaliation. 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 Okay. Retaliation. Retaliation. Her retaliation. And this is gonna be. Yeah, during boring typing, I'm saying my best melodic, unique songs. Like this video if you like my song, my voice. I want to make an album. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, let's make example sentence. And here we go. Okay, let's come back to that badass Colombian guy. What else? Like he he killed 100 people just because of one informant. Oh my God. The threats of extradition to the United States, which are the destination of the most. Let me check its recording, or I'm speaking to the wall. Okay. The threats of extradition to the United States, which as the destination of the most cartel drugs, had come to view Escobar as a top target in its war on drugs, drew even greater retaliation from Escobar, who reportedly said that he would rather have a grave in Colombia than jail cell in the US. Okay. Amit, what the fuck is that? The growing bloodshed, a massive manhunt was undertaken to find Escobar, while the government also began negotiations for his surrender in June 1991. On the same day that the Colombian Congress voted to forbid extradition in the country's new constitution, Escobar surrendered and was subsequently jailed. Oh, was Escobar surrendered and was jailed? Like he was jailed with his fucking huge money in Colombia? Oh, in US, I didn't get. His imprisonment, however, had little effect on his criminal activities and his lifestyle. He was allowed to build a luxurious prison, which became known as La Catedral. Not only did the facility include a nightclub, sauna, oh my god, what a full-on soccer field. It also had telephones, computers, and fax machines. Oh my god. He didn't give a fuck, you know. Even in prison, he had a nice life than free people outside, you know. Okay. He was allowed to build a luxurious prison, blah, 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 blah. And fax machines. Okay, at that time it was okay. However, after Escobar tortured and killed two cartel members at La Catedral, officials decided to move him to a less accommodating prison before he could be transferred. Before he could be transferred, Escobar escaped custody in July 1992. The Colombian government reportedly aided by U.S. officials and rival drug traffickers launched a manhunt. On December 2, 1993, Escobar celebrates his 44th birthday, allegedly enjoying cake with wine. Allegedly enjoying cake, wine, and marijuana. Let me say this holy word pronouncing. It's important word, you know, especially in US. Okay, let me see. Marijuana, marijuana. It's a British pronouncing. Let's see the American pronouncing. Marijuana, marijuana. If you're not pronouncing J, why are you fucking putting that to that word? Okay, pronouncing without J. Marijuana. Okay, marijuana. Okay. The next day, his hideout in Medellin was discovered. While Colombian forces stormed the building, Escobar and bodyguard managed to get to the roof. A chase and gunfight ensued, and Escobar was fatally shot. Oh, some, however, speculated that he took his own life. After he died, the Medellin cartel soon collapsed. A larger-than-life figure, Escobar inspired numerous books, movies, and TV projects in the decades after his death. Yeah, you know, okay, what else we have? It's always, you know, when it comes to this kind of bad guys, they becoming legend, you know. They take a part in history, took a part in history, and nobody took a part in history with doing something good, you know. And that's the ironic of human being, you know. But it's also because of promotion of this kind of movies, you know, but it's also because people want to watch that. It's all, related. So many, Okay. Yeah. I think it was not like a deep enough story about him, but what what kind of new things we knew today from this article? That again, he was smart. He was able to build this, even though it's illegal. It's the same business. You have to find trusty people. You have to build the structure. You know, it should work like a machine. And we can say that he was a good manager for his major, and especially for his major, you have to be so innovative, because you have to be so foxy, so tricky, because it's like a cat and mouse game. You have to think in advance, than your enemy. And it's not just about one enemy. You have a bunch of another gangs, the government which is against you, and yeah, just a legend, genius. Okay, amen. For today, it's enough. Thank you for listening.